had a showed a screenshot. I had a screenshot. Now we just read in Daniel 8:25, and it said that he shall stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. That's what we're going to get into now, because, like I said, and this is the fifth headline, and we could pay attention to a little bit of this headline, because it does pertain to us particularly. But not only that, not only does it pertain to us particularly, it again points to what I was saying earlier, is that if our souls are not right with Christ and our spirits are not right, then even this particular subject will be a detriment to us. We're going to get wiped out by what we're about to bring out right now. Show it up.
UFO hearing. Witness claims we were seconds away from World War III in shocking testimony.
Wow.
He shall be broken without hand. UFO hearings. Now, you know what I like about what I'm about to bring out now? Because you had people that was trying to discredit the quote-unquote UFO phenomena, stuff like that. They were trying to say it was fake, stuff like that, you know. And you're going to hear a whole lot of stuff. I'm gonna let these videos play now. Now we're getting ready to get some excitement going on.
Yes, sir.
But you're going to find out that this is in the Bible. Let's read it out the Bible first. Let's read that again. Then we're going to play some videos. I know we like videos, right? We like videos. Well, I'm going to give you videos today.
UFO hearing. Witness claims
UFO hearing. Witnesses claim, go ahead.
We were seconds away from World War III in shocking testimony.
In shocking testimony. That's what we're about to hear. Shocking testimony. Now, this is a screenshot of the video that I'm about to show. Read that. Yes, read all that.
The U.S. House Oversight Task Force on the Declassification of Federal Secrets.
Of federal secrets. Secrets. Go ahead.
Held a hearing Tuesday into UAP, Unidentified Anomalous Phenomena, in which 4 witnesses provided shocking testimony.
They provided shocking testimony. Now, I'm going to say this here. Could we find I think did I send a thumbnail of I didn't send it. Alternative 3. I'm only just going to mention this. There's a small piece of video that I wanted to show from that. But just look for a thumbnail of Alternative 3. Let me see it on the board before you put it up there, because there was a thumbnail. I thought I sent it to y'all. No. I mean, look for it online. It's not on the group. I didn't send it to y'all. I thought I did, but I didn't. Let me just do it. Say something, brother. Say something, because they'll be all day looking for it. Let me get what they need.
What? Go ahead.
Okay. Let's get it. The testimony of Jesus, because one of the things that
you're going too far back.
I was just thinking about that, because in order to actually have the testimony of Jesus, the 2 main things of which he taught were that we love the Lord with all our heart, mind, and soul, and our brother. So those of us who hate our brother or have hatred towards our own people, whether it be different camps or people outside looking at us and have hatred, that's not the testimony of Jesus. You're not the ones that's going to make it. You have to have love for your neighbor in your heart.
Okay,
yes,
I sent it to you.
You got it, Bishop?
Yes, sir. Show that. This right here, we talked about this many years ago, way back in the old school and all that. Some of the brothers way back then, they remember this. But I wanted to find this particular thumbnail because they tried to discredit it by saying that it was an April Fool's prank. This particular thing here. Many people that's watching this program now probably have no idea why I put this up here. You can actually go look it up. This is just a 15-minute clip, but there's a clip that's about 51 minutes, almost an hour. That's the one you need to watch. And they basically say the massive conspiracy exposed by British television. Okay. So this was the actual, this guy, they use actors to recreate the events of the Apollo flights and all of that. That's what this thing was about. Okay. So it says an April Fool's prank that was too real because it wasn't no damn prank. It really went down. And they use people to play the parts of the astronauts, different reporters and all of that. So when you go back and check it out, they said it was not fiction. As a matter of fact, there was this man, Edomite, that wrote this book called Beyond the Pale Horse. He talked about this in a section called Top Secret. And, what the whole book is said is top secret. There's a section in there. I meant to bring that they made the point of saying that because it was put out by Anglia Television over there in England. And it was about the about astronauts going out there in outer space and seeing things, and they were forbidden to speak about them. So when they aired it, they said they aired it on April the 1st, and they said it was done as a prank. But in reality, according to the book, the man said this said that the name of the program was called Science Report. It was never a fictional program. But by the time they told it to America, they made America believe that it was a fictional program when it was never fictional. Hence the name Science Report. What's fictional about that? That was the name of the program that aired it.
Wow.
Okay, so that's what it was about. So I wanted to put that up there because what we're about to show you from CBS News. Y'all all right? CBS News is going to confirm some of the stuff that's in this thing what they were trying to say was bull crap. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Go back to the other things. I wanted to say that first, brothers and sisters. Just ride with me. We're coming into the home stretch.
UFO hearing. Witness claims we were seconds away from World War III.
Mm-hmm.
Shocking testimony.
Okay. Now, let's see. Did I have a video? Let me get back to my things here. Okay, the link. Not that link. Let's see. Yeah. There was is this the one? Click that one. Let's see. Yes, that's it right there. Showed it on the screen. We got to, and now listen to me. We got to talk through it because I know they be messing with us. But I got to let all this play. Hit the button.
This is not science fiction or creating speculation. This is about national security, government accountability, and the American people's right to the truth.
This was taken October 30th of 2024. This video is of an MQ-9 drone tracking an orb, or this object, off the coast of Yemen. You'll see that another MQ-9 launched a Hellfire missile. You cannot see that drone.
Are you aware of anything in the government, United States government arsenal that can split a Hellfire missile like this?
No.
And do whatever blob thing it did and then keep going? Nothing?
Nothing.
All right, how about you, Chief Wiggins?
Nothing to my knowledge, ma'am.
Okay, and how about you, Mr. Borland?
I prefer to answer that in a skiff.
I have heard about.
He said, wait. He said he preferred to. He what did he say?
I prefer to
answer that because you will be put to death, and that's what the film that I was talking about. They talked about that in there.
Wow.
He said I can't talk. He said because I've seen them looks. I know how they look at you if you get to talking too much. When they bring these astronauts back down, they have to debrief them, and they don't want to talk because they get in trouble. Now this is far fetched. Now a lot of people think, right? But it's in the Bible. Let's jump to the Bible real quick. Give me the book of Ezekiel chapter 1. Let's read it out the Bible. Let's line it up.
This is the book of Ezekiel chapter 1 verse 4.
There you go.
And I looked, and behold, a whirlwind came out of the north, a great cloud, and a fire enfolding in itself.
Hold it. Give me Zechariah first. Give me Zechariah chapter 5.
Zechariah chapter 5 verse 1. Then I turned and lifted up mine eyes.
So Ezekiel saw the chariots. You also had that written in the book of Kings when Elijah was taken up. I believe I'm right? Mm-hmm. Elijah was taken up. Elijah was taken up. And Elisha said, what did he say? My father, my father. What did he say? He said, the chariots of Israel.
Yes, sir. Yes,
because
sir.
they took him up, and he saw that. So it's literally said it in there. Mm-hmm. The chariots of Israel came and took him up. Okay? Now, read. Where am I at?
This is Zechariah 5 and 1. Then I turned and lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll.
A flying roll. Okay, go ahead.
And he said unto me, what seest thou?
What do you see, Zechariah?
And I answered, I see a flying roll.
Come on.
The length thereof is 20 cubits.
Go ahead.
And the breadth thereof 10 cubits.
So that's the size of it. Go ahead.
Then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth.
So the Most High is going to send a curse that's going to go out over the planet Earth, and and Zechariah is seeing this thing. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off, as on this side according to
So it's on one side of the ship was written words, everyone that stealeth shall be cut off.
Damn.
So that's written on the ship that Zechariah saw. Everyone that stealeth shall be cut off. That's on the ship. So that's what Esau is seeing, because he's a major thief. He stole every damn thing. And it's coming to him. Read.
And everyone.
This is what the Bible meant when it said he shall be broken without hand, because he can't do nothing with this. So again, my point is, I got to reiterate it. We want to be on the right side of Christ when he brings his power. That's the point of why I'm bringing this here. We got to get that inner battle subdued before we can win on the outside. That's the reason why I titled it that way. We got to fix this so that when Christ and the angels do what they need to do, we'll be found in the good graces because we fit his requirements. Like he said, what does the Lord require of thee? That means we're going to be taken up with him. But if we're not, we're going to be liquefied by those very same brothers in them ships. Read that again.
Zechariah chapter 5 and 3. Then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth.
Read.
For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off, as on this side.
So it's talking about a major thief. The white man he stole the whole planet. Go ahead.
And everyone that sweareth shall be cut off.
They call themselves Christians and they call themselves Jews, swearing that they're the people of the Most High when the Lord said that you're the devils that the Bible speaks of.
Right.
So they're saying that they're the Israelites. They're saying that they're the Jews. Meanwhile, we're the real Jews, and they're sullying us every moment they get. That's what you call major swearing. Read that statement again.
And everyone that sweareth shall be cut off, as on that side according to it.
So on one side was written about the thievery, and the other side of the ship was written about the swearing, lies on us. That's what's written on this ship. On this flying roll. Go ahead.
I will bring it forth, saith the Lord of hosts.
And God will bring it forth, said the Lord of hosts. Come on.
And
it go ahead.
Shall enter into the house of the thief.
It shall enter into the American space lines. It shall enter where his astronauts are. It shall enter into his no-fly zones. It's going to come do all that. Go ahead.
And into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name.
That's crystal clear. You're calling yourselves Jews and Christians. The Most High say, I'm going to bring them chariots right there, and you ain't going to be able to do a damn thing about them but lie. Wow. That's what he's saying. That's the beautiful thing there. So the Most High got it. All we got to do is just be in perfect line with him. So that's it on that, right?
And it shall remain in the midst of his house.
And they can't get rid of him. And it shall remain there. He's trying to get rid of them with his NASA programs, space this and that, space warfare. They got all kinds of programs trying to stop it, and they can't stop it. Go ahead.
And shall consume it with the timber thereof.
So my point is, brothers and sisters, you ain't got to worry about them sending troops here, sending troops there. Listen, the Most High got stuff happening in the galactic areas that's getting ready to flip this whole scene.
The real star.
The real thing getting ready to go down.
Right. They be talking about pull up. The Lord says, I've already pulled up.
The Lord about to spin the
it's about to really, we are in it now. It's about to really go down, down, down. Read.
And it shall enter into the house of the thief, and into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name.
Come on.
And it shall remain in the midst of his house.
Read.
And shall consume it.
And shall what?
Consume it.
Shall consume this whole system. Go ahead.
With the timber thereof and the stones thereof.
With missile warfare. With angels shooting fire beams and all that. That's what it's talking about. Tearing this whole system up. That's what the angels are going to do. And shall consume it with the timber thereof. There more?
That was it.
Okay. Now, go to no. Oh. Give me Thessalonians. Let's prove what it said. It's Thessalonians 2:8. The verse where it said, then shall that wicked be revealed. That's what it's talking about again. I'm just bringing these parts out so that you'll know what's coming down the line.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 8.
So we need to get this battle within us solved before we can get to the outer battle. Come on.
And then shall that wicked be revealed.
Well, them angels, some sources. Go ahead.
Whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
Didn't we just read that earlier? And he shall consume it with the timber thereof. And he shall do what?
Consume with the spirit of his mouth.
Go ahead.
And shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
Those angels are coming with them bright beams to destroy this whole system, to destroy the whole land. Give me Isaiah 13:5. This is what it's also talking about. Isaiah 13:5.
Isaiah chapter 13, verse 5. They come from a far country.
Go ahead.
From the end of heaven.
The weapons, the Most High, when Christ come back with them angels, missile warfare is going to be happening at the same time. Come on.
Even the Lord.
Even the Lord and them chariots. Go ahead.
And the weapons of his indignation.
The Lord caused all of these countries to build weapons, and they're going to shoot them at each other. Go ahead.
To destroy the whole land.
Is there an S on that word?
No, sir.
Land, meaning Babylon the Great, America. The Most High is going to set 100% of it on fire. Who's doing this? The Most High. Not us, the Most High. Not us, the Most High, the Bible. That's what the Most High is saying he's going to do. Now, give me Ezekiel. Did we finish Thessalonians? Did we finish that verse in Thessalonians?
We read 8.
Did you read all of 8?
Yes, sir. That was 8.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, come back to Ezekiel 1.
Ezekiel chapter 1 and verse 4. And I looked, and behold, a whirlwind came out of the north.
This is talking about them chariots again. Go ahead.
A great cloud, and a fire enfolding in itself.
And a fire. These chariots got fire folding in themselves as they come in. You can't even imagine that. Come on.
And a brightness.
You know, I need some of that artwork that Bishop used to draw these things.
Right.
He showed one of the angels who had 4 faces on it and all that.
Right. In the movie in Independence Day, when it pushes through and the clouds start to roll like that.
Right.
It was able to shoot the fire.
Right, exactly.
And
they were showing stuff like that, going all the way back to Close Encounters. They were showing it stuff like that. Close Encounters of the third kind. They were showing stuff in there.
That's like
which
the
is letting you
60s,
know
right?
that exactly way back. They've been knowing about what we reading here. That's why they've been setting up space warfare and antimatter guns and all types of madness out there. All this NORAD space madness. That's what they're trying to do. Stop the angels.
Bishop, I looked up about that movie Independence Day. Those ships in the movie, when you look it up, they're called the Harvesters.
Wow.
That's right, it is. Yep.
Wow. Hey. Read on. Where we at?
Ezekiel 1 and 4. And I looked, and behold, a whirlwind came out of the north, a great cloud, and a fire enfolding in itself, and a brightness.
I had to give a moment to why you mentioned harvester. I had to think for a moment. Somebody probably say, "Yeah, Bishop was thinking about that," because in the parable where the Christ come out with the reapers,
right.
That's what it's talking about. Because they come in to reap, and it said, "For the harvest is ripe, thrust in the sickle." Right. That's what it's talking about. Mm-hmm. And they put that in the movie. They call it harvesters.
The ships
see what I'm saying?
Harvesters.
You see that? That's telling you that Esau be making mockery out of our intelligence. Right. He's putting stuff in the movie saying that I know it's his Bible, but I'm going to play with you Negroes because y'all don't know anything. This is about your own salvation. Then they're going to get Will Smith to punch the alien, the quote-unquote alien in the face. Damn. Ain't that something? Talking about some Independence Day. That's the mockery that they do.
And Bishop, most of the movies that's coming out is about outer space invasion. That's what the theme. It was years ago in New York. It was me, Deacon Isaac, and Deacon Arthur. We went to the movies, Bishop. Mm-hmm. We were watching one of them UFO type movies, and we were cheering in the movie theater when America was losing.
They look back at you. Throw these guys out.
They're looking at us like, what the hell?
All of a sudden, the spotlights came on.
We all like, all praises.
Y'all in the dark. All of a sudden, the spotlights came on.
Right.
The movie was ruined.
Yes.
Who let these guys in?
Right. We was watching Transformers. That was the name of the movie. Man, and then when they lost, they showed the Angels lose.
Oh man!
Then they started cheering against us. I said, damn, okay, I see. Yep. But Esau put that in there like America's going to win. No,
he needs to see how many people are still dumb. That's the reason why he put these movies out. Okay, read on. Let's get through this thing. I got to get this video going.
Yes, sir. And a brightness was about it, and out of the midst thereof, as the color of amber, out of the midst of the fire. Also, out of the midst thereof came the likeness of 4 living creatures. 4
living creatures. These are the angels. Come on.
And this was their appearance. They had the likeness of a man.
Hold it. These angels had the likeness of a man. Now jump down. The bottom part of verse 7.
And their feet were straight feet, and the sole of their feet was like the sole of a calf's foot, and they sparkled like the color of burnished brass.
Black men. They had the appearance of a man, and what it said, they looked like burnt brass. Black men, angels. That's what's coming back for us. Y'all like that, right?
Yes,
that's
sir.
Right.
Give me verse 20.
So they wasn't green. But
No. They were black men. Show them images. That's what they were. Black men.
Dang.
Give me verse 20.
Verse.
I had some other verses in here too, but let's see.
That's a good one. Verse. Yeah.
Yeah, read verse 20.
Verse 20. Whithersoever the Spirit was to go, they went.
Hold it. That's showing you the speed of these chariots. Read that again.
Whithersoever the Spirit was to go, they went.
These chariots went. Let me explain what that means. We're sitting here, right? We've been overseas. We've been to, let's name a country where we travel to.
Madagascar.
That's not around the corner.
No.
The moment, can you imagine a scene when you was in Madagascar? When you was there, what picture can you come to your mind?
When we was doing the march.
Okay, when we were doing the march, you see the march in your mind right now, right? That's how fast the angels travel.
Damn.
The moment they could think, wherever the Spirit led them in their mind, their bodies went.
Instantaneous.
That's what this is talking about. If I can vision Mauritania, if I can vision Madagascar, if I can visit Sierra Leone in my mind, that's how fast I can get there.
Ultra instinct.
That's what this is talking about. Read that verse again.
And verse 20.
Yes.
Whithersoever the Spirit was to go.
Wherever the Spirit was to go, there's no physics. The physics can't apply to a spirit.
Damn.
Spirits can move like that, like your thought. Your thought is a spirit. Boop, you there. You ain't got to worry about no turbulence or nothing. You there, boom. Wheresoever the Spirit went, go ahead.
They went.
The bodies, the chariots went.
Thither was their spirit to go, and the wheels were lifted up over against them. For the spirit of the living creature was in the wheels.
Was in the chariots. So wherever the Spirit lead them to go, they are there at the speed of thought.
That happened to Habakkuk. He said, go to Babylon.
Yes.
He grabbed his black head.
And boom, and he was there.
Right.
Wow.
Bam.
And Bishop, Esau's fast, they say they fast is Mach 3, the Blackbird jet. Yeah. This ain't Mach 3.
This ain't Mach nothing.
We
about to have some fun now.
Right.
All right, let's get to the videos. Play it. Hit it. Just carry on right there. Go ahead.
Wiggins.
Nothing to my knowledge, ma'am.
Okay, and how about you, Mr. Borland?
Oh, back it up a little bit. Back it up, because you're going to see a scene where the U.S. military shot at it.
Damn.
They shot at it. Go ahead.
Wiggins.
Back it up, brothers. Back it up.
Yeah, just
there you go. Let's go.
9 drone tracking an orb or this object off the coast of Yemen. You'll see that another MQ-9 launched a Hellfire missile. You cannot see that drone.
Are you aware of anything in the government, United States government arsenal that can split a Hellfire missile like this?
No.
And do whatever blob thing it did and then keep going? Nothing?
Nothing.
All right, how about you, Chief Wiggins?
Wow. Nothing to my knowledge, ma'am.
Okay, and how about you, Mr. Borland?
I prefer to answer that in a skiff.
I have heard about events like this. I have heard about this event. Jeremy Corbell and I talked about it in one of our episodes a while back. We did not have the video, though. There are servers where there's a whole bank of these kind of videos that Congress has not been allowed to see, that the public hasn't been allowed to see.
Pause it. I wanted y'all to hear these parts here.
A bank of videos.
A bank. So they've been collecting videos way back from the 60s when they started those Apollo flights. That's what I was saying earlier with the thing with the film.
Right.
They've been having these films, but they said we cannot allow the public to see them.
They got terabytes of footage.
Yeah, so terabytes of footage. And this particular thing that they're speaking about now was actually last year. It just got leaked out just a week ago. So this is new. This is in the news now. Let me read something.
That's heavy right there.
CBS News 24/7 is the premier anchored streaming news service from CBS News and stations that is available free to everyone with access to the internet. So this is what they were saying. This is CBS News that brought this up, this thing here. I just trimmed it off so that y'all can see it. Reaction to the shocking video of U.S. missile launch bouncing off UFO. New video shows a U.S. missile bouncing off of the UFO off of the coast of Yemen last year. CBS News, Charlie D. Agata breaks it down. So this is not comic books.
No.
This is CBS News bringing this out. So I have to say that to shut all mouths. The white man said it now. So there you go. Hit the button.
Though there are servers where there's a whole bank of these kind of videos that Congress has not been allowed to see, that the public hasn't been allowed to see. Occasionally some of that stuff gets out in the wild and it comes our way. It should be going to you. The public should be seeing this stuff. And why you're not allowed to, I don't know. But that's
you do know. You do know. But that's all right. You don't know, but you do know.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Smacking into that UFO and just bounced right off. And it kept going.
It kept going, and it looks like the debris was taken with it.
Yeah. Oh, that's the part of what he said. Hold on.
That's the one I caught it.
I mean, back that up just a little bit right there. I got to let this stuff play, man. Go ahead.
I don't know, but that's
Bishop.
Go ahead.
Right. The public should be seeing this stuff, and why you're not allowed to, I don't know. But that's a Hellfire missile smacking into that UFO and just bounced right off, and it kept going.
It kept going, and it looks like the debris was taken with it.
Yeah,
stop. Wait a minute. So the daggone missile, what they shot at it, blew up, and pieces of it, the ship grabbed those and took it with it.
It's like it cleaned the air, too. He said no fallout. That's crazy. Wow. You can't beat this. Oh, no.
And the Most High allowed these things to happen to mess their minds up. Go ahead, play the rest of it, man. There's some good stuff here.
The hell is that? The public has been told over and over since the late 40s there's nothing to worry about here. These mysterious craft seen by millions of people in the skies, in the oceans, over the land are not real. They're not a threat. The witnesses are wrong. They're crackpots. Don't believe it. That changed for me. What got me hooked is the paper trail. Documents that were squeezed out of the U.S. government after the FOIA, Freedom of Information Act, became the law of the land. And those documents paint a much different picture than what the public, the press, and Congress have been told over many years. The documents from military and intelligence personnel behind closed doors admit that, quote, these things are real. They're not fictitious. They can fly in formation. They're evasive, and they outperform any aircraft known to exist.
That's what we just read in Ezekiel. So the Bible is real, stupid. The Bible is real. What that man is describing is exactly what we just read.
Right.
Go ahead. Play on.
The public, of course, as I said, has been told something much different. Back in 1989, I reported about a guy named Bob Lazar, who claimed that he worked at a facility dubbed S4 out in the Nevada desert, very near to Area 51. He said he was part of a reverse engineering program. He said there are alien craft that will be taken apart to figure out how they operated out there. It's been widely reported and suspected that Lockheed Martin is one of the contractors, the defense contractors, that has held this stuff, stored it away in secrecy, and tried to figure out how it works. We had managed to get inside of it. It had no wings, no rotor,
So wait.
tail.
So wait. According to what they're saying, the Most High allowed them to have a little piece of it, for them to mess around and tinker with it, to know what kind of technology you get ready to mess with. So that's what is happening now. Go ahead.
It had no fuel tanks. They didn't know how it flew or how it was operated. It clearly looked like it was aerodynamic.
So that goes back to what you read in Ezekiel.
The spirit was in the wheel.
The spirit is moving. They had no fuel, no propellers, nothing to make it move. How in the hell is this thing flying and doing what it's doing? Yeah. Because the spirit is making the move. Go ahead. Hit the button.
Not ours. It wasn't ours. We didn't make it. We didn't know who made it and how it was built and how it operated. A lot of this stuff.
Hold on. Damn. He said they can't explain it because we don't have nothing in our thinking that could even cut close to anything like this.
Damn.
That's what he said. Now, hold on. I gotta jump out of this. I gotta come back to this. I gotta let videos roll. Go to the alternative 3. There's a video. Did I send a video to y'all? Did it finally go up? It should be that next to that last one. Yes. Go to that. Let me see it over here. I'm going to move right to the spot because I ain't got a lot of time. He said that we don't have nothing that could deal with that. He said, we done checked it out. Yeah, that's the film there. So slide it up. I would like to play all of this, but I ain't got time for that. Slide it up. When they get, so what happened was, you know what? I got to let it play. I'm sorry. I got to let it play. Come on, start it. Hit it. So that's when they went out there in the space. That's what they're showing. This is from Alternative 3, this so-called April Fool's thing. This is what they're showing here. This is in that film that I was telling y'all to look at. Hit the button.
Hey, listen, you hear this constant beat we have here now? Affirmative. We have it. What is it? You have some explanation for that? We have none. Don't worry. Continue your program. Oh boy, it's really something super fantastic here. You could never imagine this. Roger. We know about that. Could you go the other way? Go back the other way. Well, that's kind of rich and pretty spectacular. My God, what is that there? That's a island. What the hell is that? Go tango. There's kind of light there now. Roger, we got it.
So basically what's happening, you can turn it down for a second because I want to explain what's happening so we can keep the film going. The astronauts are seeing things that they, just like those men that was talking in that committee. They said, we seeing stuff that just don't add up. And they said, we understand that. Keep on the mission. He said, but he can't stop talking about it. So they basically said, listen, man, don't you know that everybody on Earth is listening to you? Go to another channel. That's what they're going to tell them here. Hit the button.
Bravo Tango.
Back it up. Y'all missed the point.
Go Tango. There's kind of light there now.
Yes.
Go Tango.
Roger, we got it. We've marked it.
Lose communication.
Bravo
Tango. Jezebel. Code words. So basically, get off the main line. That's what he was telling them.
But this is unbelievable.
You won't shut up. So now move on further.
Bravo Tango. On Earth hinged for.
Okay, hold. This is the actor that was playing the astronaut. Okay, they call him Bob Groden. Hit the button.
To be edited later. Can you hear me all right? Can you hear me in Boston?
Yeah, go ahead.
Groden showed no reluctance to discuss the breakdown he'd suffered after his return from space.
Stop. He suffered a breakdown. Because the stuff that he saw there made him go crazy.
His cogitations
agitated and messed him up. Go ahead.
But nothing remarkable seemed likely to come from the interview until I asked this question. It's been suggested, among others by some very responsible people, that you, all of you on the Apollo program, saw far more out there than you've been allowed to admit publicly. Would you like to comment on that suggestion?
What the hell are you trying to do to me? Can I ask you that? What the hell are you trying to do to me?
Well, I was only trying to...
You trying to screw me? Is that what you're trying to do? You trying to screw me? Like that dumb...
All right, now moving forward, because he got paranoid because he was actually talking about somebody else that went to talk too much and they bugged him out. So now let's move on further. Y'all can watch it. Okay, now, so basically what happened, the satellite cut off, so the interview was over. So now they say, well, we're going to look for him and see if we can catch him later and finish this interview. So that's what you're about to hear now. Hit the button.
But starting with the few leads I had, I was brought eventually to the remote bungalow where he now lived.
So they caught up with him. So moving on up. I'm just speeding these things up. So moving on up. I want to get to when they start talking.
Michael, baby.
Move on up when they get in the house. Okay, here we go. Now, just for a point of reference, stop it for a second. That black guy that's sitting there, he actually worked for Science Report. His name is Colin Benson. That's what they did. So he played himself. So he actually worked with this quote-unquote fictional thing, okay, which shows you that was BS. He actually worked for it. That's what they say in the credits. But hit the button. So now he's sitting there. He want to get the rest of what was not allowed. So he said, let me come over. Maybe we could talk without no camera, just a little camera, whatever. But so hit it. Listen.
Tell us about Valentine.
Well, what I remember of Valentine is he showed up at NASA with some tape that he made. And he got pretty damn excited when they played it back in that jukebox.
Jukebox?
Or the decoder. I mean, you can pick up the signal if you got the equipment, but you can't unscramble that.
Well, without NASA's equipment.
That's right. And some young guy helped him do it.
That's the young kid that they bugged out.
Was it this man?
He said, damn, that's him. I know I'm in trouble now.
Yeah, it looks like him. Look, are you sure you don't want bourbon?
No, it's fine. What you're saying is that Valentine was killed because of what he discovered on that tape.
I'm saying nothing. I just saw the way that those guys looked at him, and I know those looks because they looked at me the same way.
Those guys.
Come on, get a real drink, will you?
He said, listen, man, we got to get drunk. So moving on up. I'm skipping parts because I want to, I got more to bring out right here. So right there when the camera changed. Now he said, tell me, will you tell us what's happening? Well, a whole hour later, he still didn't get to it because he's nervous. Hit it.
Well, what did happen out there?
What happened out there? Listen.
Well, we had kind of big disappointment. We didn't get there first.
We did not get there first.
What do you mean?
Those later Apollos, they're just a smoke screen to cover up what's really going on out there. And the bastards, they didn't even tell us. Nothing.
Well, what is going on?
Well, how the hell should I know? You asked the Pentagon. You phoned the Kremlin?
They mentioned the Pentagon and the Kremlin because they both had a joint mission in space during that time. Go ahead.
I mean, you don't think they just gave up, do you? Give up? I'm not a drink. You want a drink?
Bob, you got to tell me, what is going on? I mean, what did you see?
3 hours later.
Yeah.
Well, we came down the wrong place. And it was crawling. Maybe we were on it by the milk run.
You're talking about men from Earth?
Listen.
Do you think that they need all that crap down in Florida to get two guys up there on a bicycle? The hell they do. You know why we're there? To give them a good PR story for all the hardware they're shooting out into space. And we're nothing. And we're nothing.
Okay, that's it. The point that he said, go back to the other video. I need to right at the part where that man started talking about right there. He said, do you think that, because he was saying, what, these men from Earth, where are they from? And he said, do you think that these beings that we saw out there, you think they need all that crap out there in Cape Canaveral? He called the whole NASA program a bicycle. He said to put two men up there on a bicycle. In other words, the technology that he saw out there made all of NASA look like a bike. That's what he just said. So now, go back to Mr. Knapp from CBS, on CBS.
He ain't napping no more.
Yes, go ahead. He ain't napping no more. So when they say they got it hidden, this is what they talking about lies and April Fool. No, and the Bible confirms it. Come on, give me.
Our servers where there's a whole bank of these kind of videos that Congress has not been allowed to see, that the public hasn't been allowed to see. Occasionally some of that stuff gets out in the wild and it comes our way. It should be going to you. The public should be seeing this stuff. And why you're not allowed to, I don't know. But that's a Hellfire missile smacking into that UFO and just bounced right off. And it kept going.
It kept going, and it looks like the debris was taken with it.
Yeah, what the hell is that? The public has been told over and over since the late 40s, there's nothing to worry about here. These mysterious craft seen by millions of people in the skies, in the oceans, over the land are not real. They're not a threat. The witnesses are wrong. They're crackpots. Don't believe it. That changed for me. What got me hooked is the paper trail. Documents that were squeezed out of the U.S. government after the FOIA, Freedom of Information Act, became the law of the land. And those documents paint a much different picture than what the public, the press, and Congress have been told over many years. The documents from military and intelligence personnel behind closed doors admit that, quote, these things are real. They're not fictitious. They can fly in formation. They're evasive, and they outperform any aircraft known to exist, including ours. The public, of course,
that's what that guy just said. He said these things can move around, make our stuff look like a bicycle. He basically said the same thing. Right. Go ahead.
Ed has been told something much different. You know, back in 1989, I reported about a guy named Bob Lazar, who claimed that he worked at a facility dubbed S4 out in the Nevada desert, very near to Area 51. He said he was part of a reverse engineering program. He said there are alien craft that will be taken apart to figure out how they operated out there. It's been widely reported and suspected that Lockheed Martin is one of the contractors, the defense contractors, that has held this stuff, stored it away in secrecy, and tried to figure out how it works. We had managed to get inside of it. It had no wings, no rotor, no tail. It had no fuel tanks. They didn't know how it flew or how it was operated. It clearly looked like it was aerodynamic. It's not ours. It wasn't ours. We didn't make it. We didn't know who made it and how it was built and how it operated. A lot of this stuff has been moved out of government. Sure. As you know, Rep. Burchett, it's been given to private contractors who stashed it away. They've had it for so long that there's nobody left inside government, or very few, who know where it is.
And they do that to keep us from FOIA, correct?
Yeah, it's to keep it from FOIA. And I think that the contractors who've had this stuff for a very long time set their own standards about who is allowed to know what. And it's a very small group that ever cracks that. There was an incident in October of 1982 over at ICBM base where UFOs popped up, was observed over this base where the missiles are pointed at us, United States. These UFOs perform incredible maneuvers. They split apart. They fuse back together. They'd appear and disappear. And right at the end of this 4-hour period, the launch control codes for the ICBMs lit up. Something entered the correct codes. The missiles were fired up and ready to launch, and they could not shut it down. The Russian officers were panicking. The UFOs they disappeared. The launch control system goes back to normal. Colonel Sokolov and his team came in, took the thing apart, could not figure out what it was. It wasn't a power surge or EMPs or some of the baloney excuses that our country has given for similar events involving our nuclear missiles. They thought it was a message from wherever the UFOs were from.
God, that's where it was from. Keep playing.
That's a chilling thing. I mean, we were a couple of seconds away from World War III starting, and the UFOs were responsible for it.
Between 2003 and 2005, 5 UAP incidents occurred at Vandenberg Air Force Base, home to the National Missile Defense Project, a top national security priority. At the time, we were conducting launches deemed by the National Reconnaissance Office as the most important in 25 years. The incursions began on October 14, 2003, when Boeing contractors reported a massive glowing red square silently hovering over 2 missile defense sites. After several minutes, it drifted further east onto the base and vanished over the hills. This event, now known as the Vandenberg Red Square, was referenced by Representative Luna at the first hearing on this topic. Official Air Force records of this event are in possession by Aero and the FBI. Later that night, while I was on duty, security guards at a critical launch site reported a bright, fast-moving object over the ocean. I responded to the incident. Chaos ensued over the radio as the object approached rapidly. I heard my friends screaming, "It's coming right at us, it's coming right for us, and now it's right here." Moments later, I heard them say that it had shot off and was gone. When I arrived on scene, I talked to 5 shaken witnesses who described a massive triangular craft larger than a football field that hovered silently for about 45 seconds over their entry control point before shooting away at impossible speed. The witnesses to this event were threatened and intimidated afterward.
On the base, I lived in the barracks. There was a little smoke pit outside. I was there on the telephone and looking across to the flight line, and I see a white light pop up and stop about 100 feet in the air. I thought it was a weather balloon. The light then flies across the base, across the flight line, and as it flies to me, a triangle manifests around the light. I can't tell you if it's active camouflage. I can't tell you if it appeared around the light, but I can tell you that it was a white light, and then it was a triangle. It stopped about 100 feet in front of me and approximately 100 feet above me. My telephone got extremely hot, completely froze, dead. I remember how thick it was. It was between 1 to 2 stories thick, equilateral triangle. I could never see the top of it, and the edges were 90 degrees. There were 4 lights in total, 1 light on each corner and a larger light in the center, 2 to 3 times the size of the corner lights. But what was really odd was the outside. The best way to describe it is like looking at a James Webb telescope picture where you have the colors and then the black background. So the craft itself was this black metallic flake paint, but on top of the craft was this gold, lava, plasma, some type of fluid going over and around the craft. I'm under this for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then the center light flashes 2 to 3 times, no sound, immediately shoots up to commercial jet level minimum, in my opinion. And I immediately feel static electricity all over my body, and then I smell the smell of after a thunderstorm or lightning storm, that really strong summer thunderstorm smell.
And do you think that, in your opinion, that the equilateral triangle was the U.S. government's technology?
Here you come.
I did once upon a time, but knowing what I know now, I'll have to answer that question in a skiff probably.
That was good. Well, my next question is, you teased us, so knowing what you know now means what?
I know enough to know that if you want an answer to that question, go to ERA. They have the answer.
Do you think it was a foreign government?
I do not.
Are you scared for your safety?
That's a complicated question. So being here today,
you can see it on his face.
If I say the wrong word, technically I can be charged with espionage. Espionage is a death penalty. Whistleblowers have faced it. John Kiriakou, for example.
Skipper said a man.
I am not scared for my physical safety in the sense of.
So listen. I'm gonna stop it here. We running out. I gotta stop it. I know this is getting good. It's getting good, but I just want to just close out by saying, with what's going on. With what the Most High got lined up to redeem us from the hand of our enemies. Give me that in Luke 1:68. I ended with this. It's best for us to deal with the battle within first. Then we can deal with the battle without. Because the battle without is going to be easy because Christ is going to help us deal with that. But what we need to do right now is get ourselves together, gather ourselves together, like the scriptures say. Read.
Luke chapter 1, verse 68. Blessed be the Lord God of Israel, for he hath visited and redeemed his people.
I think the word visited got a little bit more pep to it. Right. He has visited, and it shall enter into the house of the thief. He shall enter and redeem us from the hand of our enemies. Read that thing on.
And hath raised up an horn of salvation for us.
That's the power that's coming when he say he's going to have light beams coming out of his arms when he come back. Go ahead.
For us.
For us, the Israelites, the 12 tribes of Israel. Come on.
In the house of his servant David.
Read.
And as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began.
We've always been the people of the Most High, the Israelites. Go ahead. 12 tribes. Read.
That we should be saved from our enemies.
That we, the 12 tribes of Israel, shall be saved from our enemies. Go ahead.
And from the hand of all that hate us.
So this deliverance is going to be spectacular. It's going to be beautiful when he does that. It's going to be beautiful. Give me one of them scriptures about the beauty. I got 1 minute left. Let me see. Give me one. How he going to deliver us? What you got?
I got Habakkuk 3.
Yeah, read that. Yes. Yeah, that's a good one. Habakkuk 3. 3:18, is it?
Yes, sir.
Read.
Habakkuk chapter 3. Not 18. No.
What, 4? 16? It said he shall invade them.
Yes, that's 16. I got you. Habakkuk 3:16.
Read.
When I heard, my belly trembled.
Yes, just like them Air Force men, they saw that stuff and they bugged out. You see how they were looking? They were looking terrified. Go ahead.
My lips quivered at the voice.
My lips quivered when I saw that daggone maneuvers and all that inside and out. Go ahead.
Rottenness entered into my bones.
That's what you saw on the screen. Esau is showing you rottenness because they looked and they saw that just like that film that we showed you, even though it was action, but it showed you in real life what you just saw with CBS. Rottenness entered into his bones. Go ahead.
And I trembled in myself.
And he trembled in himself. Read.
That I might rest in the day of trouble.
This is what we're going to say. When the Most High showed these prophets, showed Habakkuk, showed all of us, showed the ones of us that he's going to show this too. When we see those things, our cogitations were heavy because these things were way beyond our intelligence. Go ahead.
When he cometh up unto the people.
When he cometh up unto the people, come on, Christ and the angels. Go ahead.
He will invade them.
That's why it's entering into the house of the thief that stole everything. And he shall invade them
with his troops,
with his angels, with his chariots. He shall invade the thief that sweareth by falsely by the name of the Most High, calling themselves Jews and Christians and lying on the real Jews. He shall invade them with his troops, the Israelites. The angels coming back to save the Israelites. I put it like that.
That's right.
So, brothers and sisters, we hope you got a lot out of that. But remember, the main point of today's lesson was get yourselves right so that you can get the kingdom. That's the point. Deal with the battle within. The little stuff that we be messing with, talking about something, you can't put this down, you can't do that, can't do this. So get rid of that thing and get yourselves right according to the requirements of the Most High, through his son, Jesus Christ, with the mercy that he has given us. Let us repent and keep the commandments.